Hey guys, GriffinDudePlays here, and today I will be doing a tutorial on how to speed up your Windows 10 computer. Now, I'm actually going to do this all and keeping it like this because I actually figured out some few ways to speed up your computer. So I'm going to show you that right now. So now, what I need to do is edit the shoot. Yeah, whatever. So the first tip is to get rid of, like, you see my background, like, it's not a solid color, and a solid color is the best choice to speed up your computer. Never use anything like live backgrounds. Those will eat up your system memory. So you want to do is right click your desktop and click personalize, and there I have a couple pictures, but I do have an Alienware, so I'm gonna use my Alienware picture because it's like a solid color. It's close to a solid color, but not like fully a solid color. I recommend just a solid color or just a picture that doesn't look like this. Will eat up this. Some of those like in full detail ones will eat up your memory. It's hard to explain. The next thing you want to do is you want to go down to this power and settings right here, this power icon right here, and click power and sleep settings. Click additional power settings, and you'll get this window. I need to fix my resolution, whatever. By default it will put unbalanced. This might decrease your screen brightness a bit depending on whether you're connected to a power source or no. But you want to set this to high performance. This does not have a huge impact, but it does help a little bit. Then you will click change plan settings, click advanced power settings. Scroll down to hard disk. Turn hard disk after, and on battery I recommend setting this to 15 minutes, and then plugged in and never. Click change settings are currently unavailable, and if you don't use Internet Explorer you can go and turn this all off. For like me, I don't even have Internet Explorer. I have just Microsoft Edge. I don't have Internet Explorer. Wireless adapter settings I recommend plugged in, maximum performance, and on battery, low power saving. Well, actually, medium power saving. This might decrease your bandwidth a little bit on battery, which means you're not plugged into a power source, but it's best to do it. USB settings, these are your choice. Yeah, you get that whole point. Just be careful what you edit. Once you know what that, okay, let's see. I completely forgot everything else. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, you see all this clutter on your desktop? Like, I have a huge amount of clutter on my desktop. You want to put all this into a folder. So that way Windows doesn't have to load every single file, picture, folder onto your desktop. So that way it will load correctly. Instead, create multiple folders and just put them in. So I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna put all the stuff in the folders. Alright guys, I'm back, and look at that massive improvement. Look at that. You see how I just cleared everything on my desktop, and look at that. It dramatically decreased how much Windows has to load. So if I have 15 files in a folder, Windows just has to load the folder icon in the folder properties, and then it'll be fine. And when you open up the folder, it will load the folder stuff inside. I'm not sure that's true, but that's from what I know. So as you can see, that's a huge improvement of the performance. This does not affect performance out. Like, what I'm saying is that this is a boot up. I can't speak today. This is to improve the boot speed. so your computer will start up faster and load faster. The next thing is to clear your recycling bin. This section of the tutorial will be everything about storage now. Hold on, my friend's messaging me. Hold up. Gosh. Alright, sorry. So this part of the tutorial will be everything about storage now. Now, in my hard drive, I have about 329 gigabytes left of storage. So, and I have a 8 gigabyte SSD right here. I don't know where that came from, but I just realized the SSD. It has 7.7 gigabytes. Well, actually 7.78. No, it's 7.8. Whatever. So, yeah. So I will show you how to free up more space. The first thing I will do is I'll right-click your hard drive, go to Properties, and click Disk Cleanup. Now this will take around a couple minutes. Not like 5 minutes. I mean like under 5 minutes. This should have. So in about 5 minutes, this will be done. Not really. It'll take about 2 or 3 minutes to do a disk cleanup. But once this is done, I'll unpause the video and show you what to do to actually clean the whole thing up. So we're right back. Alright. So then once you're done with this, you're gonna get this. Don't touch anything. Click Clean Up System Files. You may think like I'm trying to destroy your computer. No, I'm not. This is to clean up some of the system files that look pretty useless. This will take a little bit more shorter to do, but I'll still pause the video. So I'll be right back while this is done. Well, actually, I think this will be finished in like a couple seconds. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds to let this scan. Alright, yeah, it took real quick. So once you're done with that, you'll get this little window here. Close everything out here. So once you get this little window right here, you want to check if you have Windows Defender. Don't use it. I use Windows Defender, even though I have an alternate antivirus. I just like it. Downloaded program files. I think this is to do something about Internet Explorer and ActiveX controls, all that stuff. But if you don't have Internet Explorer or you don't use it and you have stuff in here, check it. I just check it. You know, nothing there. Temporary internet files. You can delete this, but but it's meant to store web pages for quick viewing. I don't like it, so I just check that. It uses a lot of space anyway. System archive Windows error reporting. This is used to diagnose errors and report errors to Microsoft. I personally don't like it. To me, it may sound stupid, but to me, I feel like it feels like a privacy invasion of my computer, so I don't like it. Windows ESD installation files. If you obviously want to reset or refresh your PC, reset it, you won't need this. If you have an installation disk, then you can go ahead and delete this. For me, I have an installation disk. So yeah, I have an Alienware installation disk, so it's safe to delete that. But if you don't have that, you might want to keep that. Deliver optimization files. Now, I don't know what this is. Hold on. So this is meant for a service. So I don't know what the service, but I'll just delete it anyway. Device driver packages. Do not delete this unless you really want to. I don't recommend deleting it because this is used to the packages for your drivers to download it. See, I just drop if I download Elgato drivers, it will store those driver packages. Unless you really want to delete those, and it's your choice. I don't want to. Always empty recycling bin, so check that always. You can go through the recycling bin to see what you need or you don't need. Temporary files. This is obviously going to slow down your computer, so please delete all these files. but it's not really gonna delete every single file in there, so I'll show you how to get there. Thumbnails, these automatically get created, so I like to delete them even though they automatically get created. So then, before I click, yeah, go ahead and just redo all this, read through all this, and then okay to clean it. Hit delete files, and this should take like 2 minutes to do this. And I want to keep my video as short as possible because I'm used to making like long videos. I don't know why. So yeah, I'll be right back when this is done. Okay, so I'm back. When it's done, it will just disappear. The window will just disappear. The next thing you want to do is go to tools. Always check for errors, but the thing is, you have to scan it. But the thing is, I'm canceling it because you can't just scan it because it has to scan while on boot up, which will take a lot longer because it can't fix or scan the hard drive when the computer is using it. So unless you want to, for me, I pretty much don't have. I'm pretty sure I don't have any errors. If you think you have errors or this is meant to check for system file errors. Like if your system is having issues or it's acting up, you want to check it. But here's more important: optimize and defragment drive. This will dramatically improve the performance of your computer. What it will do is it will put files into one little block, and when a computer needs to find those files, it will just go to that little block. Think of it as like a little block. When the files are fragmented, they are all over the place, and they have to search through the pieces they have to search through the pieces they find to actually find it, which will take longer. But if you defragment, it will put all the little pieces into one little block, into multiple blocks. In those multiple blocks, all you gotta do is just go to the block, and then it will quickly look for it more efficiently. It sounds dumb, but just think of it that way. Trust me, you'll figure it out. You'll understand it. I haven't defragmented this in a long time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't defragment this in like 8 days. But here's how I should do it. You should always fragment it weekly. No, always fragment it monthly. Do not do it weekly. If you do it too much, you will overload the system. Because it takes quite a while to defragment. It's gonna overload the system. So don't do it weekly. Obviously, don't do it daily unless you're that. If you have an SSD, don't fragment it. I heard it screws it up. I don't know if that's true. If it is, can you please tell me? I want to know. So yeah, do it monthly. Click OK. You can go ahead and check if it's fragmented. If it's at least 10% fragmented, then you might want, if it's 15% fragmented and higher, you might want to optimize it. If it's like 10%, that's fine unless you really want to. But if it's 2%, that's not a problem. Alright, so once you get that, there's nothing really else important then. So then once you're done with that, you're going to close that. Next thing you want to do is just close applications. I don't like just like right clicking down, click exit and all that stuff. I don't like that. Right click your taskbar and go to the task manager. An optional way or another way to do it is you can hit Control Alt Delete. It won't capture this obviously. You can click Task Manager. That's just an optional way to do it. See, Chrome takes up a lot of your space. This one. This is how you can figure out what's taking up a lot of your space. You can click Memory. it will sort from the highest to lowest. If you want from lowest to highest, you click it again. Yep. So I recommend highest to lowest. Do not force close the system compressed memory. Sounds dumb, but just don't mess with that. I think that's something to do with the system memory or something. Chrome. Well, I have a bunch of Chrome tabs open, so I just force close them. I have my unturned server, and I need that. That's my record. That's my screen capture. Camtasia recorder. That's my Skype, and I'm actually talking with a friend. More Chrome tasks. More Chrome tasks. What the frick just happened? I don't know what's that. If you have Cortana, you can't hit end task. It will just pop up back. I'll show you what happens. See, it's back here. So I don't know how you can do it. I turned it off, but it's not going away. So you get the idea. Next, click CPU and get rid and close anything else that's using your CPU. Now I don't know anything about the disk. I mean, it's not really gonna do crap about your disk. Network, that's using, I don't know, it's even that important. You get the idea. Don't close it. That's your performance. You want to check your stuff. Alright. You want to go to startup. Click start impact from highest to lowest. This will determine what will impact, how much will it impact your computer boot up speed. So I have a lot of crap. Hold up, I'll be right back. I'm getting text messages from someone. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so as you can see, uTorrent. Okay, uTorrent uses a lot of my memory. I mean, startup impact. So I would disable it from starting it up. Even Malwarebytes Anti-Exploit, I hate that thing. I can't even close it. I don't know how to even close it. Java Update Scheduler, that's only if you want to update it every time you start up. Check if it needs to update. Ooh. Then once you're done with that, click status. I recommend enable to disable and disable anything else. I want to disable like the important things like the audio, all that stuff, because those are meant for audio, the drivers, anything. So then once you know that, that's all I can give you at the moment. I mean, I don't know anything else. I've completely lost my mind on this video. And I don't want to have to look them up. I have to think of it, but so all I can give you guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's all I can give you. I have one more tip though. I just thought of one. Hit the Windows key and R button just like you do and run. We'll actually have two more tips. So you want to do msconfig. Type that in. msconfig config. No spaces, no caps. Click enter or OK. You'll get the system configuration tab. This thing. You want to click boot. Click your operating system. Check no GUI boot. And click advanced options. Check number of processors and set that all the way to 8. Or set that to as high as possible. So that way it will boot up using every single piece of your processor. So that way it will boot faster. Then you click OK. Yeah. Click apply OK. You can restart computer, but don't restart right now. Then I think you do the same thing and you do percent temp percent, yeah. Percent temp percent temp percent. Click OK. You have all this junk. Look at all this junk. Like, oh my gosh. You want to delete all of that. You want Control A. Control A to hit those two keys as a button, or you can just do this. Get from the top. Do that. Right click it. Click delete. You click yes. If you get this, click skip. Don't worry about them. because they're just fine. It's okay if you can't delete those. Alright, that's all I know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.